So, not much information out there about the Down4Sound Jp77, the 7-channel amp. So, I drive a 2017 Charger Scat Pack. I have the Pack Amp Pro, so I can keep my factory head unit. All red leather interior. That's custom. A few things about the amp. So I love the fact that you can color match it and have the 7 channels, because most of you know we got speakers in the back, speakers in the front door, speakers in the dash. I added some rear door speakers right here. Good thing about the amp is it's 1 ohm stable. I think it says 2,000 watts at 1 ohm for the sub channel. So far it's been a good amp. If I'm being critical, it seems like the gains for the mids and highs have to be set really low, and the sub channel gain has to be all the way up. Otherwise, the sub itself, you can't really hear it. Even though I thought I did have a 12W7, I know that was a 3 ohm load. I thought that was part of the problem. So I switched subs. I went to DC Audio, level 5, 12. Things sound really good. Just to give you an idea of what that sub looks like, I actually bought 2, but I didn't want all that weight in the car. Here's what the level 5, I think they're 3,500 watts. That sucker's like 85 pounds. The magnet on it is massive. When I bought the amp and I noticed that I was having that problem with the sub channel 7, not having much volume. Like, I literally had to turn the gains down almost all the way on the mids and highs to get power out of the sub channel. So I turned in a warranty slip with Down4Sound. I mean, the amp wasn't even 2 months old. When I first installed it, it worked great, but then, like, over time, like, that sub channel just seemed like it was losing power. So I thought maybe there was something wrong with the sub itself. So I had a 1,000 watt JL Audio amp laying around that I installed just for the sub, and the sub was not the problem. It was definitely the amp. So I turned it into warranty. They sent me a warranty slip to send it in to get it looked at. So I sent it in, didn't hear anything. Finally, probably 2 weeks later, I got a text message from the tech. Apparently, Down4Sound warranty service is not at Down4Sound, it's somewhere else. And he says, "Hey, I have your amp. I tested it. I don't see anything wrong with it." So I explained to him what was going on, and what it was doing, and my response was, and I have all these text messages. He says, "Oh, I see the problem." I said, "Okay, great. Well, you're supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks. I didn't get my amp back for 10 weeks after I sent it off. So if you're gonna have any warranty issues, you should plan on not getting your amp back for a long time." Like, it was damn near the whole summer I didn't have an amplifier. I mean, I still had my JL Audio amps that I installed, and just icing on the cake, when I did get the amp back, it looks like they dropped it on the floor. And when I told Down4Sound what happened, no response. They didn't even respond to my email. So there's damage right there where it hit, and the corner down there was bent all the way over. Like I had to get some vice grips and bend it back just to even mount it. It wouldn't even sit straight. So be cautious if you need to have anything to do with a warranty. But other than that, if you do set those gains really low, I mean, granted, I have to turn my volume up to like 28 to get the sub actually moving. I mean, that seems to fix the problem. Maybe Down4Sound amps are just designed like that, where you need the sub gain all the way up, and even the bass knob that they send you is all the way up, and it just didn't seem to make a difference. Like I could have it on volume 20 and the sub isn't even moving with the gain all the way up. Like it doesn't seem to kick in until from like 20 to 28. So I don't know if it's just this amp and they just didn't fix it, or if it's all Down4Sound amps. I'm not going to point the finger at anyone, but overall, I mean, besides that, I think the amp does the trick. And aesthetically, it fits the theme of the car. Everybody knows Down4Sound does a great job, with the different colors. It matched up pretty close to my interior. My wife drives a Gladiator. I bought all of my stuff that I have now. I bought from Down4Sound. I mean, I have the Def Bonce, Apocalypse 6.5s in the doors, tweeters in the back. It's loud. Don't get me wrong, it's loud. But will I shop with Down4Sound again after the way they treated me? I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, because I'm doing my wife's Gladiator right now, and I really got my eye on those Minimax amps. It's just the customer service is, 1 star at best. The lady on the phone just was like, I don't know when they're going to send it. You're just going to have to wait. I'm like, well, if it's 6 to 8 weeks, I mean, we're on week 9. I don't have my amp. At what point do I just get a new amp? I was, well, you don't get a new amp. You just have to wait. So not very good customer service. I mean, I don't know. It's a chance you take. But you guys decide for yourself if you want to take that risk.